call everybody. This man is ANPP now. He called it to Obi people. You see what is happening here? I won't take this. He called it to Obi people. This colonel is ANPP personnel. You call it to Obi people. Stop that, please. Dino. You did. Dino, stop that. I'm taking a lot from you here. What is what? Why are you always calling me? Aggressively. First is that today, Nigeria have installed capacity today of 12,000 plus. And that, even if you produce, it cannot be wheeled because your transmission line can only take about 6,000. And that is a problem. And your distribution infrastructure is also weak. First is to upgrade and ensure that I deal aggressively with the transmission and distribution infrastructure to be able to take what we can produce immediately, which is about 12,000. On that, top of that, is to deal with issue of ensuring that those who are aggressively, I don't know how to describe it. The reason why we have the fraud situation we have today, and I thank so many governors who are intervening, including Governor Okowa, and what they are doing to manage the situation. But it's something Nigeria can manage and reduce the devastating effect by just dredging. And the silt in all these are rivers. River Niger and River Benue. By working on them, by channeling things properly, by doing dams and everything. If Nile in Egypt can maintain today the Nile and is functional, where they say our biggest contributor to our GDP today is agriculture. If you look at about 180 trillion economy, agriculture contributes about 41 trillion, which is about 20-something% of that economy. So it is not, it's very diversified. Our trading is contributing about 15%, ICT is contributing about that. So what you need to do, the reason why we are not getting enough or it's not working is that as diversified as they are not productive. You need to increase the level of production. That is the problem. That's what I was talking about agriculture. You can have almost 60% of the arable land uncultivated, and you still, if you're able to invest on the other areas, your manufacturing today is about 9%, it should be about 15%. If you're able to invest in the land, invest in this, and they're able to contribute to export goods. Just imagine if you can feed yourself. We are 220 million. Imagine if you take 1,000 and you can feed yourself. You can move at an average of 1,000 a day. By 1 year, you will triple, you would at least get your contribution of agriculture to about 80 trillion. And that will change the dynamic. So it's a question of how do you ramp up your production. That's why Labour is saying we want to move the country from consumption to production. It is critical when you do it today. In terms of how many women serving in government, I keep saying you have to go through and check. Example, we have assured that women and youth will be the engine of our government. And then I've shown an example of how many women who have worked with me as governor. Go and check from deputy governor, chief of staff, commissioner for finance, commissioner for education, commissioner for local government. I can go on and on, all women. So that is given. Coming in will be faced with the undaunted task of bringing back Nigeria and repositioning it, because it breaks of so many daunting situations that requires immediate attention. My commitment is to ensure that we bring a government that will redirect, empower, and govern Nigeria in the way governance is expected all over the world. And that is my commitment. Like someone has said, has to work as a family. A family doesn't mean that you don't have a head.